Hello everyone and welcome to the Change Makers, or series of open conversation on innovation in the industry of stainless steel and alloys. Today we will be talking with Lucas Kling, Head of Business Development for Industrial Applications, about high performance grades. He will explain how these very special stainless steels open up new possibilities for energy transition technologies and much more. Hi, Lucas. Thank you for being with us today.
Hi, Eleanor. I'm very glad being here today. Thank you for the kind introduction.
So, Lucas, before we start, could you say a bit more about Aperam for those who don't know the company?
So, thank you very much for the kind introduction. I'm very glad being here today. Aperam is a leading global company in the stainless steel and special alloys business. We have a worldwide footprint with production sites in Brazil and in Europe, and more than 40 different agencies and services centers around the world.
So, Lucas, many assume that metal production is an industry with little room for innovation due to the fact that it's an ancient industry sector. However, new markets, applications, and constraints drive significant innovation. One key area is the development of high-performance materials. So, Lucas, your work is intimately linked to that. Can you tell us more about what's your job at Aperam?
I'm very glad you make me this question. My job in Aperam is, as you said, head of business development. My mission is to look into the market, understand the boundary conditions, understand the challenges, bring this back for our company, evaluate our capabilities, and how can we push the limits of innovation and development to the better serve and collaborate with the needs on the market. Once I drive all the different teams and the company in the sense to address such challenges, we create collaborations. As you said, a very important remark, we have this concept of our old ancient company steel making producers, but materials development are the key enablers for the new disruptive solutions. And we have a worldwide footprint with big expertise to support the disruption into new materials addressing the challenges.
I thought that every stainless steel was naturally resistant to corrosion, but from what you just said, it seems there are different performances possible.
Yeah, you're completely right. High performance grades could be divided in different categories. If we address corrosion resistance, for example, different stainless steels can have different corrosion resistant properties. I don't want to be very technical, but we could, in a very simple manner, say that corrosion resistant is linked to the chromium content we have in the stainless steel, and I can have different quantities. Is as when you are cooking, you can put different flavors, you can put different things in your dish, like in the stainless steel, different components, just different compositions. We address different performance, and we are experts and doing the better recipe to address the challenge we have in front of us.
And knowing that, what is at stake with such high performance? What are the applications?
Well, there are several ones. We can go from food and beverage to pipe makers to energy sector to mobility, as we will see colleagues go in details in other capsules. Different segments will address different challenges. For example, storage tanks for feedstocks in the biofuels business will demand very strong material with high corrosion resistant. In the meanwhile, electrolyzers that go up in temperature, the core of the electrolyzer demands a material that can resist to high temperatures. So we have a very important role to address the right material with the right performance in these different segments.
Now, Lucas, without sharing any industrial secrets, how does Aperam beat its competitors in that field?
That's a great question. First of all, I think it's very clear in our reports the amount of investment Aperam has been doing to have the cutting-edge technologies in our mills, to have high standards on production and quality of materials. We invest not only in the mills, but also in research and development and innovation. As a result, you can see the number of patents we have and also solutions we bring for the market, not only into materials, but also in redesign. To bring these two concrete examples, Aperam is the only European stainless steel producer capable to go for high thicknesses of coils in the duplex grades. I have not entered in details, but you have different family grades in the stainless steel. You have the austenitics, ferritics, martensitics, and you have the duplex grades. Aperam, we can produce coils in higher thicknesses, up to around 13 millimeter thick in coil, and from this coil we can cut plates. It's called coil mill plate. These have a technical advantage front of the product in competition, that is the plate mill plate, different production routes. I can say that our product has a more homogeneous surface, a better controlled thickness, and when the people that will use this product to manufacture their structures in the different segments, they have advantage. They can do things better and faster. This is one example of a product Aperam has in a unique. Another very important example, as we discuss energy transition, is the capability of Aperam to produce very thin duplex grades. We can go in 0.5 millimeter thicknesses duplex grades that enables activities in the nuclear industry. These are two very simple, very general examples where we differentiate ourselves from competition.
I was also wondering, what is the role of stainless steel in the energy transition?
Well, stainless steel and alloys, they are key enablers for the energy transition we have in face of us. We in the world deals with new technologies like new areas of application, carbon capture, geothermal, windmills, solar, biofuels, e-fuels. All these new technologies bring new constraints, new challenges that the industry of the stainless steel and special alloys need to address. A very simple example. In the biofuel sector, to process the biofuels, you go from very corrosive environments that demands very high corrosion resistant steels, as we can quote here, not to go technical, the duplex grades, the 904L, the super austenitics, up to the high demand and heat resistant grades, as we can quote 310S, 309N. Aperam is there to develop the best shaping formats and properties to address all these industries, biofuels, carbon capture, and all the others I already quoted.
So cooperation with all stakeholders in the entire value chain seems to be key. How does it work concretely, and can you give some examples of these partnerships?
Yes, of course. Concretely, I have not spoken yet on total cost of ownership. To develop bioenergy, for example, it's important to have a field full of feedstocks, big storage tanks, for example. These storage tanks they are 30 meters high, 8 meters in diameter, so they are huge structures. The amount of material to build such tanks is huge. So we have also a sustainable responsibility. It's not only about using materials, but using them better. A concrete case with a partner, unfortunately, I cannot quote here because of confidentiality. We worked together with these partners to reduce the thickness of the material usage on these tanks by substituting the material selection for a more performant material. We found together a good compromise between capex and opex, reducing the total cost of ownership, is good for our customers, while reducing the material usage, using them better, what's good for the environment.
So to conclude, Lucas, what's your next challenge?
Well, the next challenge for me is keep delivering as we are delivering today and expanding our solutions for other market segments. We have a special program, it's called sponsorship program, where we selected different companies not only linked to energy transition, where we are driving innovation and new solutions.
Thank you very much, Lucas. Metal with high performance align with the trend of increasing product lifespan. However, beyond this advantage, they also enable developing new applications related to the environmental and energy transition. See you soon for new episodes of our saga, The Change Makers. And in the meantime, if you want to continue this discussion with Lucas, the best way is to contact him.